People always screaming free the gas, free the gang on social media. That's all cool and all, but what about the families? What about the women, the kids, those holding it together on the outside, still trying to be that glue? People don't talk about that part enough, and I done seen it from both sides. You know what I'm saying? Prison doesn't just punish one person and have them sitting in the cell behind that wall. It reaches into the lives of the people still trying to stay connected, still trying to keep them uplifted while they keep themselves uplifted. A lot of people think once that door closes, everything stops. Like all the weight sits in one place. But on the outside, life keeps moving even heavier for those trying to hold it down. I mean, you got worrying mothers and wives. You got women trying to hold everything together. Kids trying to understand why somebody they love isn't there. That pressure just don't it's disappear. It shifts, you know. And truth is, that's not a position anybody would choose. Raising their hand, hey me. But a lot of people end up living through it anyway and playing that position to the fullest anyway. It's not the same as being inside, but it's still a real form of incarceration. On the outside, you dealing with distance, uncertainty, and the kind of waiting that don't have clear answers, making it hard for people to work or focus or sleep at night. You know, you don't know what's going on. You don't always know how somebody is really doing inside. And over time, that wears people down, you know. It changes the relationships. It can even break relationships. Conversations feel different. The connections get tested. Sometimes you're trying to hold on while both people dealing with completely different realities. And that part don't get talked about enough when it comes to incarceration. Prison doesn't just separate people physically, it puts pressure on everything and everybody connected. Communities, like everything. And if we being honest, a lot of that weight lands on women. That's just real. Women, they have to be the burden, the burden carriers. If that came out right, the mothers, wives, girlfriends, sisters, trying to stay steady while everything around them is just uncertain, the future grim looking. Sometimes, especially when people got life sentences and 15, 20 years, like it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know? And that's not a small thing. That takes something out of you every single day holding somebody down incarcerated. And the kids, you know, it's even harder on them because they might not always say it, but they can feel it, you know. They can even feel through those around them that, you know, something not right. That absence, the change, the confusion of somebody they love, it forever sticks with them. I remember when my stepdad was incarcerated, and everybody was telling us, "Oh, he off at work," you know. But as we grew up, we understood like something not right, but we didn't know how to express it, and that's why this is a huge topic for me. I feel like it's just overlooked. You know, free the game, free the family. Like I want to hear more of that, honestly, because this ain't just about one person doing time. It's about how far that impact actually reaches and spreads, you know. And one thing I've learned, if somebody stayed connected to you through that, if they showed up, if they kept trying, that cost them something. Something like a piece of them something. Not money they couldn't stand to send. But yeah, time, energy, a peace of mind, um, parts of their life they just could never get back. The same as the individual doing time. And a lot of people don't really understand that until later on. So yeah, prison just don't punish the inmate families carry part of that weight too. And I want to say a whole lot of that weight. And that's something more people need to recognize and more people need to understand and, give thanks to, in my opinion. Because behind a lot of these situations, there's somebody on the outside being that glue, holding it together in ways that nobody can really see. So free the guys, free the gang, free the families, man.